Good evening, I'm Kimilia and this is KiniNews. Where did PN get all the money to fund its GE15 campaign? If you're expecting an answer from the coalition, don't hold your breath. PN will not reveal it.
PN Deputy Youth Chief Wan Ahmad Fayhsal said the coalition will not disclose the list of funds received. This comes amid allegations that PN election funds were partially from gambling companies. He said PN will not be presenting the list because no political party has done that before. He spoke to reporters after lodging a report at the Dang Wangi District Police Headquarters against Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim for implying that part of the coalition's funds for its GE15 campaign came from gambling firms. However, he said PN is open to debate the political funding bill in Parliament. On Monday, Anwar insinuated that PN's election funds were partially sourced from gambling firms. He also said that probes were underway on 600 billion ringgit that was awarded without tender on unspecified matters.
Family members of a group of Sosma detainees are counting on the new government to stop using the act they call oppressive. They gathered outside the Kajang Prison today to let their feelings out.
Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's government has been told to abolish the Security Offences Special Measures Act 2012, also known as Sosma. The government was also urged to stop using the oppressive law against detainees who are awaiting fair trial and justice. The message was conveyed by the families of Sosma detainees outside the Kajang Prison this morning.
So as the media, I humbly request you all, please write, okay, there is injustice. I'm not saying everyone is innocent. No, everyone ada record, got past record and everything. Yes, if they are innocent, if they have stopped and they are leading the insaf, why you catch them back and put them back inside? Tanpa kena-mengena. Charge them accordingly to the penal code. Not this. This is not right. Yes, do not misuse the Sosma Act.
Yang kerajaan baru kita, saya merayu dekat kerajaan kita. So tolong lepaskan, tolong bebaskan. So family members kita kat dalam tu memang tak bersalah. So kalau macam diorang buat salah ke apa, charge under penal code yang sah.
Kalau diorang ada buat masalah, diorang boleh charge dalam satu kes ke, dalam akta ke. Tapi yang Sosma tu bukan akta yang betul untuk nak charge. Pernah kena tangkap. Tapi bukanlah masalah-masalah besar. Ada gaduh ke tu ada. Tapi sampai Sosma tu bukan yang betul ya untuk saya lah.
This is during the pre-trial case management there involving 34 individuals who have been accused of being members of the organized crime group Geng 08 GST. Most of the 34 men were detained under Sosma on June 23rd this year, while the remaining were nabbed soon after. They were later charged under Section 130V(1) of the Penal Code, which carries a jail term of up to 20 years upon conviction. Lawyer Shalvin Kamvinchelvan, who is representing one of the 34 detainees, said the court had fixed hearing dates in 2024 during case management today.
And the next case management, or rather the trial date that has been fixed, is on the 15th to the 19th of July, 19th to 23rd of August, 23rd to 27th of September 2024. Alright, and why the long date? Because the courts have got no other free dates. So that was the earliest date that was given to us as of now. So we, of course, the relevant lawyers will go through the documents that has been given. Prosecution has given us a lump of documents, to which they also said that there may be additional documents that may be given. So as of now, I can't say further because I have not gone through the documents as well.
As follow-up actions, Shalvin said some of the lawyers representing the detainees had applied for bail, while others mulled submitting a representation to the Attorney General's chambers.
Muhyiddin claimed Anwar was paid millions as Selangor's economic advisor. However, a state government official has denied this, calling PN desperate and bankrupt of ideas.
The Selangor Menteri Besar's office has denied the claim that Anwar Ibrahim was once paid 15 million ringgit to serve as Selangor economic advisor. The claim was allegedly made by Perikatan Nasional chairperson Muhyiddin Yassin while campaigning for PN's Padang Serai candidate. Political Secretary to the Menteri Besar Juwairia Zulkifli said the Selangor government, including by then Menteri Besar Khalid Ibrahim, has repeatedly refuted this claim at the State Legislative Assembly. She added that during Anwar's stint as advisor, he was only paid a symbolic 1 ringgit per annum. She also said that the sum was not paid to Anwar since the day he was appointed and he does not receive any other allowances or special treatment. In a statement, Juwaria also said Muhyiddin was recycling baseless allegations, displaying desperation. She also said this shows that PN was bankrupt of ideas. Several video clips of Muhyiddin making the claim have appeared online. Malaysia Kini is seeking comment from Muhyiddin's office.
With Anwar at the helm of the Finance Minister, the Treasury is set to get a new Secretary General. This is after Asri vacated his office.
The Finance Ministry may have a new Secretary General soon to replace Asri Hamidin. Meanwhile, Asri has reportedly been put on leave. According to news reports, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim mentioned in his press conference yesterday that there will be a new KSP, referring to the Malay acronym for Treasury Secretary General post. According to the News Straits Times, Asri was missing from the Finance Ministry press conference and it was understood that the top Treasury officer had been placed on leave. It was unclear why Asri is being replaced and who would be appointed as the new KSP. Malaysia Kini has reached out to the Prime Minister's office for further comments. Meanwhile, during the presser, Anwar said he would discuss the role of advisors to assist him in the finance portfolio with former Petronas President Muhammad Hassan Merican.
Rumors that PN is looking to work with BN to capture Putrajaya have been shot down by Puan Zarkashi. According to the Amno leader, it doesn't matter who leads PN. BN is not interested.
Perikatan Nasional Chairperson Muhyiddin Yassin and the coalition's Secretary General Hamzah Zainuddin are birds of the same feather, according to Amno Supreme Council member Puan Zarkashi. She also said this means they can't be trusted. Puan was commenting on PN possibly reclaiming Putrajaya through a new alliance with BN, as reported by a news portal yesterday. He said the possibility of PN-BN working together to form a new government is no longer relevant. He was commenting on a Free Malaysia Today report yesterday, quoting a Bersatu Party insider that many in the party believe that a change in the party's leadership may be the catalyst for PN to work with BN again and reclaim Putrajaya. According to the source, many in Bersatu believe that Amno may be open to working with PN if it was led by Hamzah instead of Muhyiddin. Elaborating, Puan said the government led by Pakatan Harapan chairperson Anwar Ibrahim should be allowed to govern until the end of its term. He further called on any attempts to unseat the current government before the end of its term to be stopped.
A past youth leader who threatened to hold a mass protest if Hadi Awang is probed by the police has found himself being investigated.
Police have questioned Selangor past youth chief Muhammad Sucre Omar. Cops also seized his handphone over a Facebook posting in which he threatened to hold a mass protest if the government proceeded with an investigation against past President Abdul Hadi Awang. According to Sucre's latest Facebook posts, he was called to appear at the Shah Alam District Police Headquarters yesterday morning to facilitate a probe. He is being investigated under Section 505 of the Penal Code and Section 233 of the Communications and Multimedia Act. Section 505 stipulates offences of making statements conducing to public mischief, while the other law is for improper use of network facilities or services. Shah Alam District Police Chief Muhammad Iqbal Ibrahim, when contacted, said the case is being investigated by Bukit Aman's Classified Crimes Investigation Unit, which falls under the Criminal Investigation Department. Malaysia Kini has reached Bukit Aman Corporate Communications Unit for comments.
The Statistics Department's Bumiputeras statistics in 2022 has been released for the first time today, which found that the Bumiputera population is growing.
The total Bumiputera population this year is estimated at 21.13 million persons with a growth rate of 1.1%, according to the Statistics Department. This is compared to 20.9 million persons last year. In a statement today, it said that the male population outnumbered the female with 10.69 million and 10.44 million. The gender ratio for the overall population was 102 males for every 100 females. The department also said that the life expectancy at birth is 70.5 years for males and 74.7 years for females. Meanwhile, the total fertility rate for a Bumiputera female decreased to 2.1 in 2021 from 2.2 in 2020. The Bumiputeras statistics in 2022 was issued for the first time today, which also displays selected Bumiputeras statistics in the social and economic area at the national and state levels from 2017 to 2022. On the labor force, a total of 9.26 million labor force in 2021 were Bumiputera, which comprised 5.58 million males and 3.68 million females. On the other hand, according to the department, the unemployment rate among Bumiputera was 5% in 2021 as compared to 4.5% in the previous year.
Before we go, here's a sponsored segment brought to you by the Australian High Commission in Malaysia.
Malaysia recorded to have the highest number of international student enrollments in Australia compared to other ASEAN countries.
Education really is the heart of the Australia-Malaysia relationship. Our deep people-to-people links have been forged through generations of Malaysians studying in Australia, dating back from the original Colombo Plan of the 1950s. Since then, over 300,000 Malaysians have studied in Australia. Many of those alumni have gone on to become political leaders, business leaders, and civil society leaders in Malaysia. Increasingly, many Australian students are also coming to Malaysia to study and also seek professional opportunities. 7,000 of them have come to study in Malaysia just in the last decade alone. 3,000 of them under the new Colombo Plan.
Multiple initiatives were delivered as we collaborated with Malaysia's Ministry of Higher Education (MOHE).
Through the program, the students are able to have an international research experience, develop critical skills such as analysis, negotiation, communication, and presentation, and build research links between their home institution in Malaysia and host institutions in Australia. A mini symposium was held at the end of the internship where the students were able to present their outcomes and experiences and share it with both their Malaysian supervisors and Australian supervisors. And we're so pleased that many of those collaborations are still intact today, with some of the Malaysian students already planning on traveling to Australia to continue to work together with our Australian research collaborators and presenting at conferences as such.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.